It's week 2 in the NBA and the ankles were breaking on Tuesday. Darius Garland hit Kevin Knox with the two-piece, sending him to the floor with shades of Allen Iverson and Antonio Daniels, but Tommy Tibbs and the Knicks had the last laugh, handing the Cavs their first loss of the season as New York moved to 500 for the first time since 2018.
Yep, the Knicks are back.
In Oklahoma City, Isaiah Roby told Nick Vucevic, just have a seat, bud, on his way to a huge slam.
I hate to say it, I hope I don't sound ridiculous. I don't know who this man is.
But the Magic pulled off the win, moving to 4-0 for the first time since 2009, and Nick Vucevic seemed pretty chill about that whole falling down thing. And we saw a few more early season blowouts, including in Miami, where the Bucks caught fire and made 29 three-pointers, an NBA record. 19 is exhausting. 29, just ridiculous. It's Wednesday night and we're catching bodies all around the league. DeMar DeRozan put one on top of Montrezl Harrell's head, and Kendrick Nunn put one down on Bobby Portis, and the bench just goes absolutely bonkers. Yes, high legs, very nice. Also loving the head hits. The Nets and Hawks got together and agreed not to guard each other. Then they went out and scored nearly 300 combined points in regulation. Kevin Durant had 33. Trae Young and John Collins both went for 30. All in all, 7 players scored 20 or more, while 12 were in double figures. This was an early Game of the Year candidate. Defense schmefense. Jaylen Brown, with his third eye clear, continued his early All-Star push, putting up a career-high 42 points in just 29 minutes in a win against the Grizzlies. Literally Larry Bird numbers.
Jeez.
And Kawhi Leonard returned to the Clippers rocking the very rare nose-out face mask. Not sure we've ever seen this before. Great for breathing, tough for talking, perfect for Kawhi Leonard. And we had our first wedgie. John Wall and James Harden played their first game together on Thursday night, combining for 55 points and 17 assists in the Rockets' win. And they looked super sweaty while doing so, but to be honest, that's what happens when you wear light blue. Ben Simmons hit his first 3 of the season, just the third of his career, knocking one down from the corner as the Sixers handed the Magic their first loss of the season. Simmons is currently leading the league in three-point percentage, knocking down 100% of his attempts. That would be a record. He's 1 for 1. The Chicago Bulls beat the Washington Wizards for the second time this week as Zach LaVine made numerous clutch plays down the stretch. These 2 losses locked the Wizards in as the worst team in the league for about a night. And the expansion Tampa Bay Raptors got their first win down in Florida, finally putting a 1 into the W column. Thumbs up! The Suns got the full Chris Paul experience on New Year's Day when he hit a clutch jumper to ice the win against the Nuggets and then immediately scolded a teammate who stepped on his shoe. CP3 is the NBA's dad. He always has the right answers, he's always keeping people in line, he hates when people ruin his things and touch his head. John Collins avenged the Hawks' loss to the Nets from earlier this week with an absolute smash job right on top of Jarrett Allen's head. It's only week 2, but this is Dunk of the Year material, and it might be the second biggest smackdown in John Collins' career. The Pistons and the Wizards both notched their first wins of the season, and we had another wedgie. Tobias Harris and the Sixers kept things rolling on Saturday. Toby Harry threw down his own Dunk of the Year candidate on his way to 27 points as Philly moved to first in the Eastern Conference. And the Knicks knocked off the Pacers. What?
Knicks are back.
We got things started right on Sunday with a wedgie in Jazz Spurs and yet another wedgie from the Blazers and Warriors. And it only got better from there, as Steph Curry said, "Hi haters," while putting up 62 points, a career high, including 21 in the first quarter. It felt like November 2015 all over again out there. We remember. Monday's Pacers-Pelicans ending was a wild one. After a scramble left Miles Turner with an open three-pointer to tie the game that he shot as high as humanly possible, looking like a Saved-by-the-Bell volleyball serve. It went in. Malcolm Brogdon hit a game winner in overtime, and this was a good game. Giannis went for 43 in a win against the Pistons, his first 40 worst of the season with extra mustard. Jason Tatum had 40 beans of his own in a Beantown Boys blowout against the Raptors. Whew, that's tough. And the Heat debuted their totally bonkers vice versa court that even made Thunder jerseys look a bit pinkish. Honestly, it's a lot. And the Knicks won again. Seriously, what is going on?
The Knicks are back.